name is Prashant and today I am going to show you how we can create a logging service in our Angular application. So what I have done is I have created some setup, that is I have created a user component with me, and you can see the UI for that over here. So let's also open up our developer console, right? So right now what's happening is if I have written something and I have got some status, I want to just check whether what was the status of my action, or add account button click. So what I did was I hit on the button and a server status changed, new status inactive was detected. So if we go in my code, what I have done is I have created a very simple event handler, that is on click account, which is being called from over here on create account, right? So now what I want to achieve is I want to have a central logging system, that is I need some useful information, when that error occurred or when that account was added. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to create a service in the root of the app folder, that is logging dot service dot ts file. Yeah, so once I have done this, I will create a class and use the export method logging service, right? So over here I am going to create a method that is going to log the status. So I am saying I want something to log status, and I have got a message which is going to be of type string. So what this should do is it should print on console what is the status. So for this what I'm going to do is I will be creating one variable, that is let current date time is equal to new date dot new date, right? Now I will be creating my current date time string. So what I can do over here is I can say current date time dot to date string, plus I want to separate it with some space, and I am going to say current date time dot to time string. Let's leave it and check what's going on. So what I have done over here is I have created this variable and assigned this to date string over here. So what I will do is I will say I will use this backtick and use the variable available with me, that is the current date time string. After this I will provide some space. Let me put this inside the backtick also I am going to pass the value, right? So whenever I log this, use this log status, and I will be passing one message, and it should give me the datetime with this value. So let me proceed to my user component. So for using this, what I have to do is I have to create a private variable that is like logging service, and I need to tell it from where it needs to be imported or used. After that, what I will do is I will go over here, and instead of console.logging every place, I will use this method, this.logging service.log status. I will be passing my status over here, correct? So my server is already running. One more thing I need to make sure is, like, when I am importing this service, then I need to add it in my providers so that it knows that it is a provider. So I am adding this logging service over here, so it will be aware now. Now let's add something that is like XYZ, and let me change the status to active to inactive. Let me add my account. So now I can see that on particular date this state was changed. So this is how, like, we can create a central logging service and use it everywhere in our application. So if I say now get time, then this should also be very useful for me. So it is giving me date plus some time. So let's see what is it's showing. So let me add YSD and change the status over here. So this is giving me some value and some unformatted date time. So this is how, like, we can use or create a central logging service for our application. So if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the bell icon, and also don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching the video.